Welcome to another installment of Rochelle's Daily Wire Video Edition. I am Bill Rochelle, Editor-at-Large for American Bankruptcy Institute. Today, Friday the 26th of April, I'm running a story in my column about a very interesting Fifth Circuit decision called Pate versus Toe. This decision is either admirably groundbreaking or very wrong. I am just not sure which it is. In that case, there were two women who between them were owed $300,000 in child support arrears by a man who files a Chapter 7 petition. The two women had employed the Illinois Department of Family Services to collect the child support arrears, and under Illinois law, that former husband, if he were to pay the arrears, could only pay the department. He could not pay the women directly. Well, what happened was the Fifth Circuit, in this opinion, held that the two women were not creditors, quote unquote, and were therefore not entitled to notice of the bankruptcy, which they otherwise absolutely did not know about, and so as a result, they missed some important deadlines. However, the Fifth Circuit went on to hold that because they were not creditors, they were not entitled to notice. So you ask, how do we reach that conclusion? Well, the Fifth Circuit, in a per curiam opinion, evidently, by the way, this is a precedential opinion, although it is not a opinion with any particular judge's name on it. This opinion works off of the definition of course, creditor, and a creditor is somebody who holds a claim, and the claim, as we know, is a right to payment. The Fifth Circuit worked off of a 1991 Supreme Court decision which says that a right to payment is an enforceable obligation. From that, the Fifth Circuit said, well, as to the women, they had no enforceable obligation because the husband could only pay the Illinois Department of Family Services. Therefore, the Fifth Circuit said they were not creditors and they were not entitled to notice of the bankruptcy. Well, as I said, I'm not sure whether this is a groundbreaking, important decision or, on the other hand, very wrong. Among other things, the Fifth Circuit did not deal with the fact that a claim is nonetheless a claim, even if it is disputed or contingent or unmatured. And one wonders whether these women had unmatured claims at a minimum entitling them to notice. In any event, I commend you to reading, of course, my column on ABI's website, as well as the opinion in full text, which is linked to that story on the ABI website. Until this time next week, this is Bill Rochelle saying be well, don't work too hard, and enjoy the spring.